Hey, I'm Cameron McKenzie. I'm the editor-in-chief at theserverside.com. You can follow me on Twitter at CameronMCNZ. And right now, I want to show you how you can show all of the different settings that are in your git config file. And this is going to use that -- list command to a great extent, but it'll help you figure out everything that's in that git config, from the local to the system to the portable to the work tree to the global scoped variable. Now let's see what value this Git repository says my user.email address is. In order to get that information, I just say git config -- get, and then the property user.email. And you can see that it thinks my email address is local@example.com. Now that's really weird because just recently I did a git config setting, and I said, in the system setting, set the user.email address to be system@example.com. And you can see that even though I just did that, if I try and get the username, it still keeps saying local@example. So you might want to ask Git, hey, what are the different values that are associated with all of the configuration? In order to do that, you say git config -- list. And this will give you a listing of all of the different properties throughout all of the different files that have been set. And you can see right here, well, this user.email address is pretty crazy. You can see that it's got a system scope, a global scope, a local scope, and a portable scope as well. So this is getting pretty nuts. You can see that the user.name property is set there as well. If you actually want to see where all of these files are set, one of the other things that you can do is you can say git config list -- show origin. And now it goes one step further. Not only shows these properties, but it shows you all of the different files in which these properties are set. So you can see portable is in this program data file. You can see that the sys is in the system directory, which is the Git installation. You can see that the global setting here is in the .git config of the user, and then the email address here is in the local file, and that's the local repository. Now, if you want, you can go and edit these files and change them. So right now it says local@example.com. If I open up Notepad, and you can see right here, there's git config, that's in the etc. You can see program data, that's the portable scope. You can see the global scope here in the username.git config, and then here's my local. So I can always change a property. That's been changed right now. I can head over here, take a look at what it says, and you can see that this file has now updated and changed. And you can also see that if I delete this scope here, and maybe even delete in the owner folder, that's my user folder, so that would be my global setting. You can see that I've now deleted those files. I can go back to Git, and because all of this is cascaded, you can see if I get the email address now, it no longer says that my email address is my local. It no longer says that my email address is global, which was the one that was set in the .git config, but it's now saying that it is system@example. And you can see that system is set over here at that system level. Anyways, that gives you an idea of not only how to list your various git config properties, but to also inspect individual ones. And then if you need to go in, edit them, or change them, you can use this command to see where those files are, where you would do those edits. And there you go. That's how you show your git config settings. Now, if you enjoyed this tutorial, head over to theserverside.com. I'm the editor-in-chief over there. We got lots of stuff on Git, GitHub, DevOps tools, server-side software development. If you're interested in my personal antics, follow me on Twitter. I'm @CameronMCNZ, and subscribe on YouTube.